There you go. You got your cane. One of them you got.
Oh man, I am so weak. So let me ask y'all this though. Y'all are on the last season of Power.
Yeah.
And working, closely with 50 Cent. And y'all have been doing the show for a while now and have a relationship with him. I think in the media, everybody kind of sees 50 Cent as like, Lord, he terrorizing somebody again.
Yeah.
He goes back and forth, but we cannot deny that he's an amazing businessman.
Yeah, he's a legend.
He's a legend. Legendary with the things that he's done. So how is it really working with 50 Cent? Like, don't give me no PR answer. Like, what is it really like working under him and being in this Power universe?
Yeah. I think I would compare it to like real life, just like getting game from OG. Like in any circumstance.
Yeah.
You from the hood, you got your uncles that know about random shit, and like that's exactly how it is for me because I was with him in season 6 of the original Power, and I think he directed my second episode, and that was just incredible. The way his mind works is crazy, but it's also real. Like it's never something like I don't know if you've ever gotten advice from someone and they speak in a way that you can't even understand. It's just like I think I got it. I don't know, but he makes it so easy to digest. And he really cares about like putting people on. I really love that about him.
Yeah, that's his thing. He put people on. I remember after the Bobby Brown movie, I was doing promo with Eve Rivera. He directed some episodes on Power.
Yeah.
He was like, yo, I'm hitting 50. Tell him I'm working with you. He was like, yo, 50 said he gonna work with you in the future. He gonna put you on some.
Yeah.
My bad. Can I curse?
Yeah.
He said you gonna put you on some. Nah. So, but 50, shout out to 50.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's been dope.
I mean, they're always on fan of Power. So I was gonna say that with being like a super fan, I was so devastated when I found out that this was gonna be the last season.
I know.
So I feel like if it was devastating for me and all of the other people that watched the show, like how did y'all feel actually being a part of the cast? Because obviously all good things have to come to an end, but it just always sucks when a really good show has to end. Yeah, it was definitely like bittersweet because I think what I'll miss most is like, yeah, the show is cool, like fan base is incredible, but the fan base will always be with us. Like I'm sure they're gonna go on to follow everyone's careers after. More so like I feel like my co-stars because it really became like a family. Like I see these people every day. Yeah. And we don't just like work and go home. It's like what are you doing tonight? Yeah. What are you doing?
Yep.
Like let's go out and have a good time.
Absolutely.
And I feel like that's not always the case, especially because in a lot of these shows there's like huge age gaps. Where like with us it's like we're all around relative the same age, relatively the same age, and everyone really likes each other.
Yeah.
Like
Everybody?
Yeah, we ain't
Nobody
got
be
no
beefing?
Yeah.
No beef.
Y'all ain't got no bad?
Somebody, like a cast full of people and everybody Chill. gets along. That's amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like that because I be ready for some tea now. I be like, I be seeing it on screen. I'm like, she low key don't like that. In that scene when they had the hug, she was kind of rolling her eyes a little bit.
Right.
I be watching stuff that ain't got nothing to do with the show. I be watching stuff that ain't got nothing
That's
to do
Yeah.
with the show.
Yeah.
But I do want to ask you a question that's outside of Power because you did bring up your Bobby Brown role, and I feel like that was such a big role to do, and that's so much pressure. So whenever you initially like auditioned for the role, were you like, I know I'm finna nail this, or were you just kind of like, you know what, let me just shoot for the stars and hopefully I'll get it?
I had no idea.
Yeah.
I really didn't know too much about Bobby until they showed me the video. They showed me, Fatima showed me the video, like him dancing. I only knew being Bobby Brown. That little series.
Okay. What year were you born? You been say 2003 with that?
I'm like, what? 92,
Oh, okay.
93,
That's fair.
95,
Okay, that's fair.
2000.
I
I didn't
my
know much.
research. I know you was Taurus. I said, okay,
Yeah. No, I'm an 80s baby, but I really didn't know too much about it.
That's fair.
But I was on tour with CB for like 5 years, and I feel like they had similarities.
Okay.
So you know what I mean? Like
You was ready to dance then.
yeah, I was ready.
I know that's Join over 1 million people building credit with Kickoff Credit Account today. Get your first month for $1. That's 80% off the normal price when you go to getkickoff.com/4minds today. That's kickoff without the C. Get KIKOFF.com/4minds. Must sign up via getkickoff.com/4minds to activate offer. Offer applies to new kickoff customers.
And all over the floor, you can see each player preparing for the game ahead, pushing out distractions and getting into the zone. Welcome.
January 2021 and March 2024. Payment and credit activity outside kickoff can have an impact on your credit. Terms and conditions may apply. Offer subject to change. Individual results may vary. We are professionals. Y'all like
Got it all laid out.
Wait, what was the?
So the question I was asking was like, that was such a big role to feel like.
Was it any pressure?
Like, was it any pressure? Because like when
Not
you
at the
record,
time.
not at the time.
No.
Okay, because I feel like whenever you recorded the movie, like you probably didn't know. Like you probably like, oh, I'm killing it.
I didn't know how big New Edition was.
Okay. Okay, you just didn't know. You was just like, let me
We was
show
just
up
having
the set.
fun. We was doing it, but
Yeah.
we came straight out of Compton.
Okay.
So that
Folks, and what
we can't do like worse than like they were so great.
better way to celebrate the end of the week? Friday night basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill. And how much do coaches adjust their plans when facing back-to-back games?
I think, B.A., that really depends on your team and obviously the opponent you're playing against. Rotations can be modified if need be. You're looking at certain matchup situations. What's the type of team you're playing on the back end?
And the basket by MP.
The floor spacing ability on display by MP right there.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. He was complimentary of his opponent, Anthony Edwards. Coach told me Ant is a special player in terms of his athleticism, skill, and his mindset. He approaches each matchup with an aggressiveness that we need to try and match. Back to you, Brian.
Allie, thank you. Randall can't hit.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
You gotta get out and run. That's the
Transition
only
play
way.
is something MP will need to be consistently capable of in this league.
Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. Randall outside for three. Randall with another miss.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now. Looking a little out of sorts.
And here's MP from outside. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. And while we can, let's bring up a list of the top scorers across the NBA in the past month. Second is Anthony Edwards.
And this last month has been truly special for him. He's scoring at will and in a rhythm on offense.
Houston making some changes. Green's checked in for Capella, and Eason subbed in for Thompson. Here's Green. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Here's MP. Pass to Şengün. And Şengün, throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Reed passes to Randall. Hits a three-pointer. Randall's got 5.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
MP scanning the floor. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
2 fouls for him now in the first quarter. And now all of a sudden, do you think about changing his rotation minutes for the rest of the half?
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Steven Adams comes in for Alperen Şengün. And Finney Smith subbed in for Smith. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves. It remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side. And while creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority, they made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You'd love to hear it. All right, Shams, thank you for the report. Outside for Green. Clock at 4. Here's Finney Smith. Knocks down the long J. And the Rockets lead by 4.
Well, this is where Dorian Finney-Smith has really come such a long way. What a transformation to a real threat beyond the arc.
And here's Clark for 3, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Pass to Adams. DiVincenzo against MP. On the wing, Finney Smith. Good, and the assist goes to MP. 6 points for him.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Outside Reed. Driving in. Pass to Berenger. Edwards against Eason. This one for three. Edwards, no good.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
DiVincenzo with the steal. Now here's Clark. Plenty of space. 2 points. That one goes. Clark's got 5 points.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
Tipped away. DiVincenzo with a steal. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Boy, you'd like him to finish a little stronger there. Well, this is a big part of his game, creating offense for his team off the glass.
MP, the pass to Adams.
What the fuck?
Houston
Hold up.
working the ball around. Now here's MP. DiVincenzo covering. Here's MP. And that one comes up a bit short.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable, let's be honest.
Here's Edwards. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Boy, Edwards so good in close. This guy has got touch and strength, everything you could ask for.
Oh.
MP no good.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
All right, a moment to check out some numbers for Alperen Sengun. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
The other thing, I cannot be more impressed by the defense they've...
And it's a completely new group for the Rockets. Dillingham's checked in for Minnesota. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here.
Bitch ass, nigga.
That was good.
Wow, MP in the catch and shoot, just ready as soon as he touches the basketball.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Dillingham. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Berenger in at the center position, locking down the middle. MP, the pass to Sengun. Here's Smith. Clark covers. From downtown. And there's Smith. That one's good on the assist by MP. MP's got 3 assists tonight. Randle outside. Pass to Dillingham. And here's Clark. Takes the 3. Can't get it. Now 3 of 4. DiVincenzo against MP. Here's Smith. And stolen by Clark. Outside. DiVincenzo. Beyond the arc. And the ball out of play. The Rockets will have it. And the three-point contest is one of the highlights of All-Star Weekend. Here are some of the contenders who have a shot to compete in the event.
And perhaps that list changes a little between now and All-Star Weekend, but I would have no problems if those guys end up competing.
You take a look at Edwards. He's currently up there in the voting at number 2. So clearly no one is sleeping on his abilities as a lights-out three-point shooter.
Yeah, it's his long-range shooting that puts him on another level. Definitely a guy who belongs in this contest.
And this year's contest is really shaping up to be one to remember. Plenty of dead-eye shooters on that list so far.
And lots of guys have a three-point shot now, but this list is really the cream of the crop when it comes to putting up long-range bombs.
Tate's checked in for Houston. Timberwolves trail by 5. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Randle against Smith. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Edwards outside. Rockets with a rebound. They're a team with momentum in the midst of an 8-game winning streak.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really really, really interested to see how this plays out.
Clark outside. For three, Randall.
At 6'10", Smith is just so long, frustrating shooter. Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
And here's MP from outside. Nigga! He buries it from three. MP's got 11 points.
Hey, they are really looking to move the ball on the break. It's impressive.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Checked in for Minnesota. Outside Edwards. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Randall outside.
Better chemistry. Like, even though I feel like Martin is a better show, they just had better chemistry together. Like, it really felt like a married couple. So the reason I wanted to ask that, because like sometimes it's like some people might not be
Shot clock at 5 to win the drought. The putback. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Pass to MP. Back to Smith. Randall with a steal. Fast break, Minnesota. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. We look forward to working with someone like that. Back to you guys.
Has him bought in. Thanks much for the report, Allie. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Tate. Outside the arc. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. Timberwolves trail by 6. DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. Over Şengün. The Rockets pull it in. They've led by as much as 10. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
It was textbook rim protection in that game, taking real pride in shutting down the other team.
It was obvious. They pressured that team from the outset every trip down the floor. That will wear an opponent down over time.
Outside Edwards. From the wing. And yep, it's good. Edwards has got 9.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
There's a screen. Ooh, poked away. And stolen by Edwards. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. It's stolen by MP. Smith left side. Back to MP. Randall against Smith. Pass to Tate. Just 5 on the clock. Houston needs to get off a shot. And Şengün gets it to go.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here. Really giving his team a lift.
Edwards looking it over. Kicks it out to Clark. Randall. Pass to Edwards. Reed, a screen on Tate. Edwards for 3. Anthony Edwards raised one in.
Shooting that
I
bitch.
think his teammates
Now this
understand
shit
that
feeling
Anthony Edwards
realistic.
has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
And here's Tate outside. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. That'll be the 3rd stop of this 4-game trip. Pass to Clark. DiVincenzo against MP. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Şengün. Houston leading by 5. To the middle. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. Edwards for three. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Edwards has got 8 points here in the quarter.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
And the Rockets will go for a different look here. Steven Adams checked in. And so it's Houston liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
And we welcome you to halftime. First order of business, time to take stock of the All-Star voting.
At the top, we see some familiar faces. It's easy to view them as the front runners.
Yeah, things might shift around along the way. Most of these names are going to be here till the end of time.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Houston Rockets.
I mean, their offensive rebounding, when you give yourself more chances to score points, the math is pretty simple, Arnie.
Yep, they're eating up those misses. Speaking of, when do we roll out the snack table?
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. And Houston making a change here. MP's checked in. Clint Capella out there with Alperon Şengün. Then it's MP. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Smith in at the three. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
Yeah, good physical play from the big man. Şengün refused to be stopped.
And this is his second attempt at the line tonight.
It's hard to forget how much he struggled from the line during their last matchup.
Şengün against Randall. Outside Edwards. Puts it up. It's rebounded by Houston. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Knocked loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley. All right, time now to bring you the teams leading the league in second chance points in the past month. Houston, 4th.
Their physicality underneath has been generating a lot of second chance opportunities. We'll see if they can maintain that level of intensity.
All right, Doris, when you're talking about the type of player who comes off the bench, what kind of player do you like best in that 6-man role?
I mean, for me personally, I love guys who can keep pressure on the defense with their scoring ability. Somebody who can shoot with range or put it on the deck, because then your offense doesn't take a step back.
They're one of the best rim runners in the game. Capella is underappreciated at times because he doesn't fit the mold of the modern big. But he rebounds, defends, and takes shots he knows he can make.
Reed sets a screen. Edwards can't hit.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
Capella, screen on Conley. Şengün finds MP. Fires the 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Randall, the pass to Reed. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 6 rebounds in the game. From deep, MP. Nigga! It down from distance. MP's got 16 points now.
Hey, you leave him open. He's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
Edwards for three. It's hauled in by Houston. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight.
They need everyone clicking here. Unfortunately, this game has gone the other direction.
The offensive rebound. That one's good for 2. Shengun's got 5 points in the quarter.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Randall with it. And it's Shengun picking him up. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Minnesota again missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Throws it up high. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Oh, Amen Thompson. Incredible verticality.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Yeah, he's hurting the team. Taking low percentage shots, failing to make the next pass.
And the new group getting ready for the Rockets. Adams checked in for Clint Capella. Green comes in for Shengun. Finney-Smith checked in for Smith. And Eason subbed in for Thompson. Pass to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Looking to win the run. Here's Reed. Adams grabs the miss.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Outside Finney-Smith. Green, the pass to MP. No good with the triple.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Inside, Randall. Second chance effort. Can't get the layup.
You know, for this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been.
And that one's good.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
For the finish. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And the defense is going to remember this. They might try to make MP pay for it.
Timeout call, the Timberwolves.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Here we are in the middle of the season. Let's see where the Western Conference standings sit. Taking a look at Houston, they've been enjoying a truly spectacular run this season, sitting on top of the mountain in the first place spot. And of course, there's Minnesota behind 4.5 games.
I think for Houston, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
To the left side wing. Adams, the pass to MP. Just 3 to shoot. Outside Eason. The 3. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
Outside for Green. Fires the 3. Ooh, he's locked in. Green's his 5th shot in as many attempts.
He drops yet another dive. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
For 3, DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by Houston. MP outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. MP outside. Clock at 6. Now here's Adams. And here's Green.
They was finna let me go up with this shit.
Openly admits he's razor focused on his acting career now and doesn't want any commitments in personal life. He said it's all about becoming a better actor. So it's hard for me to even think about a relationship right now. So that, who is your favorite character on Powerbook?
From the arc. Rebound Minnesota. Baron Jay's got his 4th rebound in this one. Randall deciding where to go with it. And here's Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Randall can't hit.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Outside Eason. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota.
2 minutes.
Fires from deep. Pure from three-point range. Edwards got 22 points.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, BA. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
Crawford's checked in for Adams. And then for Minnesota, Ingles, he's checked in for Julius Randle. And it's Highland in for Edwards. Highland misses. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Pass to Finney-Smith. The Rockets again can't hit.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Highland with it. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. Clark against Eason. Clark, the pass to Highland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches it. Eason pulls it in. Eason's got 5 rebounds in the game. Finney-Smith, a screen. Pass to Green. Here's MP. Shot from the low post is good. 25 points for MP.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now. And the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
Ingles finds Clark. Here is DiVincenzo, covered by MP. Outside, Ingles. Off the mark there with a 3. Now MP. He's got 25. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair.
Sometimes you
Rockets
get a
ahead,
head player who
opening
just
up a
figures that
huge
shit
gap.
out. That's me
And
right
time to
now.
step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter.
So excited to bring you a live show, our first ever. We're not ready yet. We're going to be counting down soon. But make sure you go on social.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And 1 quarter, and a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Green's checked in for Finney-Smith. Eason comes in for Crawford. Tate's checked in for Okogie. And MP subbed in for Holiday. Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Conley and Edwards make up the backcourt. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. Eason against Edwards. Kicks it out to MP. The 3. Nails it from 3. MP's got 28.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Randall can't hit.
This is what you call trying to shoot your way out of a slump, and I'm not sure that's the best approach right now.
MP against Conley. Lets the 3 fly. Green controls the rebound and the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Pass to Edwards. Will it go? Yes. Great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Houston has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Now Capella, Reed defending. Capella, the pass to Tatum. Here's MP. Now here's Green. Launches a 3. Randall pulls down the board. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important. It's To watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball.
Pass to McDaniels. Easton with a steal. Here's Şengün. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Edwards. MP no good. And it's Edwards with the ball for the T-Wolves.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Rockets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And for the year now, they've chalked up 35 wins.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Alperen Şengün.
He was all over the place, pressuring ball handlers, jumping the passing lanes. His steals made a huge impact on this game.
On the wing, MP. Back to Şengün. From deep, MP. Randall pulls down the board. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Outside Conley. Here's Edwards. Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it. Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Kicks it out to MP. Fires for three.
Never
fuck good. And Green with the assist.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant.
Possessions can end until somebody grabs the rebound. Greg, two of the best on the boards are facing off tonight. They prioritize rebounding.
And getting those extra possessions.
MP against Murray. MP kicks to Green. Lets it go from the wing. And that's off the glass and in. And the Rockets lead by 3.
And a smooth jump shot from the veteran Green there. These are looks he nails consistently.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Zion Williamson is a force offensively, but now he's applying his physical gifts to the other end of the court. He said, quote, teams were hunting me on defense. Watching the film, I didn't like that. I just started taking a lot more pride in it, working on it so I can hold my own. Back to you, Kevin.
Locking in. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. And the Rockets making a change here. Adams checked in. Green with a screen for MP. Pass to Finney Smith. Jacks up a 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I think that's one of his specialties, really. Finney Smith is out there to defend at a high level and knock down three.
It's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Houston.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
MP outside. They grabbed her on this. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Outside for Murray. A three-pointer is right on target. Murray's got 9.
And, you know, we often talk about the importance of confidence for these young players, guys. Murray's showing plenty of confidence there.
MP inside. In the corner, it's Eason. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And the Rockets lead by 1. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Pass to Matkovich. Williamson outside. On the wing, Murray. Just 4 to shoot. That one goes in. He's got 11.
When you look at Murray's development of his inside game, boy, a nice finish that time. The better he is there, I think the better he'll be overall.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, this summer saw Hall of Famer Joe Dumars put in charge of the Pelicans front office, returning to his home state of Louisiana. He talked about it being the right place, right time, right people in New Orleans. He's looking to ensure it's super organized, classy, and elite organization.
They'll get there for sure. Hey, Shams, thank you very much. And the Rockets making a change here. Crawford's checked in, and a change for the Pelicans. Queen's checked in. MP deciding where to go with it. And MP throws it down.
When MP uses his vertical like that, I can get with it. I mean, athleticism should not be wasted.
Pass to Matkovich. Here's Queen. Finney Smith defending. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Queen. There's the triple. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And here's a look at some numbers for MP. Poole's checked in for New Orleans.
Number 3, Jordan Poole.
Houston's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. MP against Murray. MP passes to Eason. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Now it's a 3-point Rocket lead.
Boy, that is some mature recognition from MP, spraying it out for the triple. Well done right there.
And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul so far on a situation in effect, so we'll head to the free line for two. For New Orleans, they have attempted 11 free throws today, and so the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Alvarado's checked in. MP kicks to Smith. Offensive rebound. MP with the bounce pass. Takes the three. Again, the miss by Smith.
After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep.
So the Pelican 5 right now. We've got Looney. Jose Alvarado is out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Jones. And it's Queen in at the 4-man position. Houston leading by 7. MP outside. The Rockets with another miss. For New Orleans, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. In the pass to Looney, got a piece of it, and stolen by Şengün. And Smith with a clear path to the hoop. MP left side. Şengün with the ball. Coming off a 21-point game his last outing.
Right through the defender, Şengün. No hesitation and no mercy.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the paint, there's Looney. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called punting. Looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
Here's Şengün, and he uses the glass on the layup. Şengün's got the lead up to 10 now for the Rockets.
Defense on top of Şengün inside, but he uses his agility to overcome it.
Poole, the pass to Looney. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Tuesday, they'll defend home court against the San Antonio Spurs. Then on Thursday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And that game against Memphis, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with a win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Here's Poole, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And when you look at Jordan Poole's game, GA, what makes him special?
I think it's his creativity and elusiveness. Yes. Able to get in his bag, if you will, and play with it and create his shot more or less at will.
And here is MP. This came out 36 points for him. In the corner, it's Capella. Şengün passes to MP. Get the shot. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Pelicans trail by 10. As to Williamson. Here's Matkovic. And the dunk by Williamson. It's good.
I'll tell you, Zion can do that all night. Terrific offensive rebound.
Poole against MP. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Jordan Poole picks one up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Jeff Green, he's checked in for Houston. Here's Poole. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Poole's got 10 points.
Tightly contested, but Poole can make shots with guys hanging all over.
MP passes to Şengün. MP against against Poole. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, you look at Alperen Sengun. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
MP inside. Guarded by Poole. MP. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Despite his shooting woes, they're still up. That bodes well if he can somehow get things turned around.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team. That's why they're ahead.
In the corner, Smith with it. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Take a look at the Rockets. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there, the #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And, of course, New Orleans just way behind.
And, you know, for the Pelicans, they talked all offseason about how this year was going to be different. Nobody bought into it then, and nobody's buying into it now.
Yeah, and it's too bad, really unfortunate, because I did think the potential was there. But at this stage, I think we've seen their best, and it's not going to be good enough this season.
Here's Murray. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Boy, it's been all Murray all day, 24/7. He's really become a lethal offensive presence.
MP high post. Murray on him. Out to Smith. Houston moving it around. A 3 from MP. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's rebounded by Amen Thompson.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
With the step back. Shoots from the block. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now, Williamson. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Here's Murray. Great D that time from Green.
Really good work by the defense to protect the rim and alter the shot.
Thompson outside and stolen by Williamson. Here's Murray. MP grabs the miss.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Pass to Smith, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And there before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games. The Rockets #1.
You've got to love the shot selection lately. I mean, this team, the ball is finding the open man.
For the Rockets, Pelicans trail a dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Houston on top, ending the second quarter with an energy burst, a 19-6 run. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Rumble.
Hello, everybody. Tipping off halftime, let's start things off with a look at the All-Star voting.
At times in the past, we've teased the fans for how they voted, but it's not easy, man. There's a lot of talented guys out here. I love to see who's leading so far.
Don't give them too much credit, Kenny. Some fans know what they're talking about, most don't.
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Pelicans.
This is the worst kind of basketball. No flow to the offense, just jacking up shots.
So what's with this game plan? I mean, what are they trying to accomplish out there?
If it's getting an earful from the coach, I'd say mission accomplished. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
Too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. DeJounte Murray has been sensational.
Well, he left his mark on that.
MP's checked in for Houston. Here's MP. 6 points for him. We've got Alperon Şengün. Lejon Tate out there with MP. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Smith in at the small forward position. It's the 5 for Houston right now. Pelicans trail by 21. Launches the 3. Headshot off.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Murray against MP. 5 on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot. And it's blocked. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And while we've got a chance, let's check out the stats for Zion Williamson. Putting up about 18 points per, 5 rebounds and 4 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is. And he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
3-pointer. And the Pelicans miss again.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Can they get it? Not gonna go that time. Pelicans trail by 21. Looking to end his cold spell. And he goes in for the dunk.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam.
Heads up basketball, plain and simple, guys.
MP's shot is good.
Does not get any easier than that for MP capitalizing in tight.
Out left to the wing. From downtown, it's rebounded by Houston. Pass to Smith. Over Murray. Smith, no luck. Pelicans trail by 21. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Kevin, back to you.
They've clearly bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's Green. The 3 from MP. Offensive rebound. Back to Capella. And some nice passing there by Houston. The drive by MP. Williams with the block.
That's Zion's kitchen. One cook allowed.
Houston making a switch. Eason's checked in. Pelicans trail by 21. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy.
And they're a top 5 team in fast break points. Just great overall team speed and, of course, the ability to finish.
Their ranking in second chance points is hard to ignore. They have not taken that aspect of the game lightly. They've been hitting the offensive glass hard. Langford with the rebound. Houston leading by 21. MP outside. To the right side. Green finds MP. Green with a screen on Williamson. And a wide open look for MP. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. MP's got 11.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on the roll and knock him down.
To end the cold streak. Oh, through the foul. Almost hit the three-point bucket, but he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make him earn those points from deep. Don't give them to him free at the line.
New Orleans making a switch here. Queens checked in. Houston's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Eason with a screen for MP. Beyond the arc. And another three for Houston.
He's starting to feel it. He's in a groove here in the second half.
The Pelicans shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. And he converts the layup.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Rockets leading by 23. Here's Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
It's good! And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Here's Eason. 12 points for him. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Pass to Matkovic. Good work defensively by Capella.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Alperen Şengün.
And you can see his scoring numbers trending down as time goes on. It's not what you want to see, but maybe it's just time to shift his approach a little and start looking for other ways to get points out there on the floor.
Jones checked in for New Orleans.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
Queen can't get it to go. Rockets have gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. MP dishes to Green. Here's MP. Back to Green. And Jones pulls it down. The Pelicans shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. It's tipped.
He's hit a rough patch for sure this period. They need more from him.
Pass to Green. And here's MP for three. It's hauled in by Queen. MP's gone 2 of 7 from the arc. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. From outside the arc, it's rebounded by Houston.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Over in the corner, Green. And here's MP for three. Unable to get that one. Murray with the defensive effort. Inside. Here's Jones. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Clint Capella. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Houston.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their...
Both teams will make substitutions. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Williamson outside. Lays it up off the glass. Williamson's got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, and quick and shifty there off the bounce. Fluid with that shot motion as well. Williamson continues to impress.
Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Jordan Poole is out there with Herbert Jones. Then there's Williamson. Then it's Kevon Looney. And it's Queen and at the 4. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
Green with a screen for MP. Rocket 6. Driving inside, and it's denied. On the wing, Jones. Tate covering. Jones the pass to Queen. Williamson outside. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Here's MP. And a missed layup. And so Poole will bring it up for the Pelicans. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Rockets leading by 19 points. MP outside. In the corner, Tate with it. MP against Poole. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Poole. Poole's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Jones has it in the corner. Those 3-pointers off the mark. For Houston, they've gotten off to a rough start in the 4th quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. MP against Poole. Here's MP. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Queen's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
It's stolen by Smith. MP outside. And the layup is good. MP's got 4 this quarter.
Young fella does not let the contact distract or bother him. Business-like finish from MP.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
Pelicans trailed by 21. Murray with it, and guarded by Capella. Pass to Matkovic. It's stolen by Green. MP, high post. A shake.
Crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man, fearless inside. Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And the first one drops.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Back to Murray. They set the pick. Just 5 to shoot. Again, New Orleans turns it over. Rockets leading by 23. MP outside. And Clark, is someone who has been around the game their entire life, what advice would you give to younger players?
A couple of things, Kevin, I would highlight. One is embrace the work. embrace the process of development, run your own race in that regard, stay away from the snare of compare. And
for the Rockets, Şengün's checked in for Capella. Tari Eason comes in for Smith. And MP subbed in for Tate. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Murray. New Orleans moving it around. Murray, a screen on Eason. Lets the three fly. They get it again. Shot's good by Matkovic.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Rockets.
Look, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside, and that was working all game long.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for MP.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Now here's Murray. So we see Houston taking the W here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort.
don't chase, they attract. I told him, I said, listen, man, with all these people around, learn to catch this ball in your...
LeBron had a 50-point triple-double at Madison Square Garden. Have you seen that video on the difference between a king and a man hiding his...
For everybody, I have like personal stories. That's why I hate Tariq. First, the hate for Tariq came from the audience. I was like, okay, I get like when it comes to dealing with Tariq, I'll be the audience. Right. So we know coming into this show, everybody hates him. So like, let me bring the energy of the people. I got y'all. Don't trip. I got y'all. So that's why I was like, you know what I mean? I'm like, nigga, what? Yeah. And they don't even know it came from that. I'm talking for the people.
See, look, so for all the niggas that don't like Kane, y'all better fuck with him, because he was showing y'all feelings in the show. For all the people that didn't fuck with Tariq, he was showing that in the show. So yeah, better fuck with him.
Episode 3, fuck Kane. Nigga, I'm like, what I do? I did this for you. That was mind blowing, bro. For everybody, I have like personal stories. That's why I hate Tariq. First, the hate for Tariq came from the audience. I was like, okay, I get like when it comes to dealing with Tariq, I'll be the audience. So we know coming into this show, everybody hates him. So like, let me bring the energy of the people. I got y'all. Don't trip. I got y'all. So that's how I was like, you know what I mean? I'm like, and they don't even know it came from that. I'm talking for the people.
See, look, so for all the niggas that don't like Kane, y'all better fuck with him, because he was showing y'all feelings in the show. For all the people that didn't fuck with Tariq, he was showing that in the show. So yeah, better fuck with him.
Episode 3, fuck Kane. Nigga, I'm like, what I do? I did this for you. That was mind blowing, bro. For everybody, I have like personal stories. That's why I hate Tariq. First, the hate for Tariq came from the audience. I was like, okay, I get like when it comes to dealing with Tariq, I'll be the audience. So we know coming into this show, everybody hates him. So like, let me bring the energy of the people.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
and gentlemen. Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the famed Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, where so many great fights have gone on through the years for a much-anticipated main event. Scheduled for 12 rounds of lightweight action between Sweet Pea Pernell Whitaker and Vinny Paz. Sweet Pea Pernell Whitaker's on his way to the ring. You can see it in his eyes. You just know he's got that feeling tonight. Opening 3 minutes of this scheduled 12-rounder. When a high-stamina fighter is fighting another guy who's very well-conditioned, is there any tendency for maybe some doubts to creep into his mind?
Yeah, there always are. Because you always want to have the edge. We're human beings. Boxers are no different. They want to say they have a little edge in that area. But they need to know that this is exactly what they're ready to do.
Precision work with the left hand by Pernell Whitaker. Missed the body shot. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on.
Keep working the body.
He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Halfway through this round, staying away from those headshots with his defense up top.
Back to the body.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Took a go of it to the body, but came up empty.
Keep working. Keep.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot.
Just like that. Just like that.
That was a fine block by Pernell Whitaker. Count down the final moments of this round.
Don't worry about it.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Good block by Sweet Pea. Parries that punch away.
Good job, champ.
What does a fighter need to do to really build the foundation to a great career?
Well, first of all, they have to have the desire to have that great career. There has to be something in them. There has to be coal in that furnace to burn and to burn later on. Maybe something happened to them in their life maybe through their parents, maybe through neighbors, maybe through coaches. Somebody told them they were never going to make it. And they go in their mind that they're going to find a way to make those people wrong.
Well-targeted two-punch combo by Pernell Whitaker. Halfway through round number 2.
You're taking too many punches. Hands up.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. A crushing two-punch combo by Pernell Whitaker. See, that's some fine defense right there. I love that block by Vinny Paz. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs.
He's tired. He's tired, champ. Come on, now's your chance.
To the head he goes with a left hand. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Good return fire that time. Whitaker's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. This round comes to an end. And Teddy, easy to note here that he wasn't landing a lot of punches. Now he was throwing them up, but he wasn't landing a lot. Is that because of his opponent's defense, or is he just not that accurate of a puncher?
No, it's a combination. First of all, his opponent's pretty slick in there. Pretty good at bobbing, weaving a little bit, slipping a little bit, making himself a difficult target. But his punch is a little wide. Needs to shorten them up.
Focus. Come on, stay away from those.
Good block by Vinny Paz. Trying to go downstairs, but off target.
Come on now.
And he just holds on there. Paz's defense is paying off now. He's doing a really good job here of being patient, and patient with a good reason. Teddy, you can tell he's got a counterpuncher mentality. What's the key to being a counterpuncher?
Well, being patient, first of all, and understanding what you have to get your opponent to do to help you, because this doesn't work just on you. It's not like the front end where you create it. It's a little help from your opponent. He's got to come in. You got to draw him in to throw a punch so you can make a miss, and then you have the alleyway to land something.
Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Trying to cut down that tree one shot at a time.
Come on, come on. Yeah, I like what I see. I love what I see, baby. You're still not moving enough. Come on now, move, move.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark.
Uppercut, uppercut.
Get out of the way from those
baby. Come on.
punches. Move your head.
Do that again. That looked good. Do that one more time.
He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. And that's the end of round 3.
I need you to take some chances. You gotta take some chances. You all right?
Well, if things continue like this is going to be an interesting stretch run of this fight. Beginning of round number 4.
Cover up.
Come on, punch, punch, punch. That's it. That's okay. That's okay. Let it go. Let it go. Get up, buddy. Not focusing.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot.
Jump on it right now. Left and right, come on, baby.
Halfway through round number 4.
Use the jab, use the jab.
Nice block by Vinny Paz. Paz is keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
Come on, kid, focus now. I need you to focus for me. Hook, you wide open.
Last 10 seconds. Scores up top with a left.
Listen, you need to move your head more.
Round number 5 has arrived. Pernell Whitaker's now got to figure out a way to do exactly what he did in the last round here at the start of this round.
Yeah, and his opponent has to say here, you seem to forget that sometimes, Joe. His opponent has to make sure that he doesn't do the same thing he did the last round.
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go, oh no, actually I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Paz is swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent.
Unload. That's it. That's it.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores.
Get in and out. Get in and out.
Relax. Come on now. Relax. Deep breathe.
Halfway into round number 5 here. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. he can do when he sends that right to the head.
Uppercut. Uppercut is wide open. Uppercut, baby. Come on.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? Paz is showing us a real solid skill set here with his head movement. Teddy, how much of that is just natural athletic ability and instincts, and how much of that is being trained well?
Well, most of it's trained well. If I take a guy off the street, Joe, and he hasn't been taught anything, he's going to throw punches. But usually he's not going to have a good defense. That's something that has to be attained. That's something that has to be taught. This guy has been taught good defensive fundamentals.
Final 10 seconds of this 5th round. And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. That's what you want from his left hand. That's exactly what it should be doing, that left hand by Vinny Paz.
Hey, you gotta get some of that too now. Come on, let's go.
Whitaker's got no chance of keeping his opponent off balance. None at all, because he's not moving at all.
Maybe he doesn't want to. You know, guys start to deteriorate, not just physically outside, but inside. Maybe he's given up already. And maybe he doesn't want to fall down. He knows everybody's going to see that. But maybe this is his way of getting out of there. He knows the ref's going to stop it.
Focus. Yeah, baby. Good work. Good work.
Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. Fires right back at him. One of those fights were at the halfway point. I wouldn't even venture a guess as to what the scorecard should look like. And I don't know that it even matters. All I know is this. Both guys have brought their A games. Both guys have come here to fight tonight.
What you know is that it's become a real war of wills. Two stubborn guys, and they're going to continue to argue right to the end.
Paz is giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away.
1, 2, baby. 1, 2. Keep him popping. Keep him popping.
Not getting it done with that straight right hand.
Nice work. Nice work. He's tired. He's tired, Jack. Come on. Now's your chance.
Vinny Paz is doing exactly exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Now, this is a byproduct of his energy level being low. He's desperate, so he ties up his opponent.
Well, this is part of being a fighter. This is part of being a pro in anything you do. There's times where it's all going your way. There's times where you got to make it go your way. You got to make an adjustment. He's doing what he has to do.
Don't let him get at you.
Vinny Paz is scored upon by a left hand.
Finish him off.
Able to get rid of that one.
Finish him off. Keep going.
At the halfway point of round 7. Able to get away from that headshot with the block.
Yeah, you got this. You got this one, baby.
Solid. Vinny Paz is torn down from that straight punch. Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count.
Jump on him right now.
Well off the mark by Pernell Whitaker. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Vinny Paz. Coming towards the end of the 7th round. Vinny Paz is damaged by a right hand. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Pernell Whitaker. Pernell Whitaker's strategy is being put forth in a good way here. As we start round number 8, he's ahead on your scorecard, Teddy, by just a bit. Now, if he's to continue on and win this fight, what does he have to do?
Well, he can't fall into the trap, Joe, of being satisfied with what he's done. He has to keep moving forward, keep plowing that field.
Not precise at all by Pernell Whitaker. Whitaker's leaving himself wide open there. You just can't do that.
Well, you can do it, but you're going to get paid. You're going to eat some leather. You're going to get punched in the mouth. That's going to happen.
He never knew it was coming. Look at how wide open. Big shot there. This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down.
3, 4, 5.
Paz is now getting back up off the canvas.
Come on, now's your chance. He's tired. Yeah, champ, he's tired. Look at him. Jump on him right now. Pace yourself.
The halfway point of round number 8. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Pernell Whitaker.
Looking good, baby. You're looking real good. You're still not moving enough.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself.
Nice, nice.
Pernell Whitaker's strategy has been to control things on the outside. And the jab fits perfectly into it.
Yeah, what it's done is it's set up his defense. He's kept his opponent defensive, kept him off balance, off stride. And it's also set up his power shots whenever he wanted to.
able to land clean by Pernell Whitaker.
Keep working the jabs. Good, good.
There he goes with the right hand again. Last 10 seconds of the 8th round.
Relax, relax. Come on, get focused.
Round comes to an end. Knockdown was scored in that round. So, Teddy, you're working the corner of the guy who was just on the floor. What are you telling him?
You're telling him that if he's been down before, you want to actually use that for a positive. I know that sounds crazy, but you say, hey, you've been here before. You've overcome it. You want to remind him that he can get back. And then the most important thing, Joe, is you tell him why he got dropped. So when he goes out there, he's not just scared going into a dark place saying, gee, it's going to happen again. He knows he has control.
Vinny Paz is a seasoned pro, and old pros tend to fall into the same patterns. Nothing has changed with him stylistically since he's been knocked down in this fight.
Well, that falls right into that pattern or that cliche where old dogs can't be taught new tricks. Well, right now, he's going to have to come up with a trick or two, maybe, to survive this moment.
Whitaker's really impressing us here, defensively impressing us. I mean, it's so easy to say, wow, look at the punching, look at the power. But, Teddy, you got to appreciate what he's doing with defense.
Yeah, well, that's one of the reasons why you can say that you appreciate, you know, the aggression or the power and all these things. He can afford to be aggressive because he doesn't get hit.
That was not well targeted by Pernell Whitaker. Halfway through the 9th round. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one.
Come on, get focused. Keep it going.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. What an excellent two-punch combo by Pernell Whitaker. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Comes right back at him with a left hand.
Keep moving. That's it, that's it.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9. Oh, what an exchange! Nothing there on the punch by Pernell Whitaker. Blocks that punch. This round comes to an end, and you can just see that he doesn't have much to him. Not much energy there. I mean, how does a trainer fix that?
Well, first of all, you said a key word there. You said you can just see. Well, his opponent can see it, so he's not going to slow down. His opponent now is going to come out even faster. So if you're the trainer, the first thing you say is, hey, take a deep breath, get yourself together. Don't let this guy know you're tired. You're not tired. See?
He clinches when he gets to the inside. Pernell Whitaker showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. Paz has got to find an answer for this because his accuracy has been well off the mark. I like the fact he's willing to throw, but he needs to land more.
Yeah, he needs to calm down and think more.
forceful two-punch combo by Pernell Whitaker. Vinny Paz is just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. They both decide to bring it. Good block there by Pernell Whitaker. Left hook to the body, right hand, nicely done. Whitaker's combination that was landed moments ago is one of those examples of what every trainer would really like to have, and that's a fighter with good hand speed.
Yeah, and he's showing that right now. Now, the trainer in the other corner hopes he has a guy with good timing, because timing can negate speed.
Paz is making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Corner gave him some sound advice just before this 11th round. Look at Teddy's scorecard. You see he's not trailing by much, but they told him you have to have more energy. You got to put forth better effort here.
I think this comes down to, do you want to have more energy? It really comes down to that in everything in life sometimes. Not can you do it, do you want to do it? If you want to have more energy, you're going to see him go.
Hey, let's go out there now. Come on, let me see.
Good block there by Vinny Paz. Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Nice block by Vinny Paz. Very accurate two-punch combo by Pernell Whitaker. Good combination to the body. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Paz is able to avoid that punch. Good block by Pernell Whitaker. Off with a combination up top. There is hardly a doubt as to what this result will be. I know anything can happen, but all that's happened all night long is one guy punishing the other.
Well, it looks like Kobe Bryant on a good night when that basket is 20 feet big. I mean, he just can't miss.
punch from his opponent. Well blocked by Vinny Paz. Accurate uppercut after taking a shot of his own. Great work offensively, landing that combination by Pernell Whitaker. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him.
Yeah, you got this. You got this one, baby. Beat him to the punch. Come on, champ. Beat him to the punch now. Relax, relax. Come on, kid, focus. Work the body, kid. Body shot.
Good block there by Vinny Paz. Good job on the two-punch combo by Pernell Whitaker.
Let's see some more.
Parries that punch intended for the head.
You gotta see that coming, champ. Let's go. You gotta see that.
He missed with that headshot. Nice defense. Good block by Vinny Paz.
Looking good, baby. You look real good.
He got hit, but he sends it right back. Well, you should have your judge's license taken away if you don't see this one the obvious way, Teddy.
If one of these judges dare go another direction with this, I want their picture up on a post office board.
Most wanted poster.
Yes, sir.
Now, right now,
nice way, and I am ashamed. I walk around strange. Didn't I say I don't carry the weight?
36 minutes still ahead of them here, round 1 of 12. I think you can just sense right away that strategy is going to be key here. This isn't going to be some wild type brawl. This is going to be a very technical, strategic type fight.
Absolutely, Joe. Each guy waiting for the other one to make the first mistake.
Teddy with a power puncher against a high stamina fighter, a guy that can take you into the deeper rounds. How much is it a disadvantage where it sort of takes away what maybe he's best at?
Well, it's a disadvantage mentally because if his power doesn't work and the high endurance guy is still there, he may start to dissipate. He may start evaporating right in front of you.
Blocks that belt line well.
Keep working the jab.
He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by Vinny Paz. Halfway through round number 1. Nowhere close, that punch by Pernell Whitaker. Paz's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Didn't get it done going to the body there. Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs.
You gotta let your hands go, chicken. You hear me?
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Good smooth work by Pernell Whitaker. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Vinny Paz. Protecting his head well with his guard. Whitaker's so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landing. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Oh, and they decide to trade there. Halfway through this round here.
Keep working the body.
Turn that hook over, but couldn't turn it into a connect. Not much action as he just ties up. Vinny Paz is sitting back right now, Teddy, and looking for that counterpunch opportunity, isn't he?
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. He's waiting, you know, he sees that his opponent is in his armory, so to speak. You know, he's in his castle. He's getting him to come out of his castle. He wants him to come out of his castle, so now he can attack.
He got hit. Oh, now the uppercut. Teddy, among the things that we should be looking for early is which fighter can show a wide array of an offense.
Yeah, you don't want to always be coming in that front door all the time. You want to come in the side door every once in a while. You know, sometimes you want to maybe even come through the roof, down the chimney. You want to mix it up.
They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. Not able to land the headshot. And we come to the end of round number 2. Vinny Paz's effectiveness really damaged his opponent in that last round. Whitaker's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch.
Attaboy, keep swinging, baby.
that gut. Went to the body there, but unable to connect. Threw the straight right hand, but didn't score with it. A nice block by Vinny Paz.
Come on, punch, punch, punch. That's it.
Whitaker's putting forth a great combination there.
Get at me.
90 seconds to go here in this round. Little head knocking with that right hand.
Left and right, left and right. Come on, baby.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Gets rid of that body shot. Really frustrating his opponent now. Paz is so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
Pernell Whitaker's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. And that does it for this round. Vinny Paz is ahead on Teddy's scorecard as we take a peek at those scores for the first time here today. Round number 4 just underway. After 3 rounds, he finds himself up just a round, but nothing really to pull away early on. Blocks the headshot. 90 seconds to go in round number 4.
Just like that. Just.
Now hugging on the inside. There's the headshot, but he parries it away.
Relax. Come on now. Relax. Deep breathe. Keep working. Keep working. You're still not
shot blocked.
Come on, kid, funk them.
Uppercut. Uppercut is wide open. Uppercut, baby. Come on.
10 seconds to go in the fourth. Pernell Whitaker's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Joe and Teddy with you here in between rounds. A round in which, boy, he really just dominated his opponent. Teddy, he's got to think things could be coming to a sensational ending for him when he gets off the stool here.
Well, he's showing that to you right now. I'm looking at him right now, and he's starting to get up. There's a couple seconds left. There's probably 5 seconds left before he has to get up, and he's getting up early. That shows you right what you're talking about. He's chomping at the bit. He's confident.
Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Pernell Whitaker. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking a shot. Unable to connect by Pernell Whitaker. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head.
Jump on him right now.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Good solid shots with the combo downstairs. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds.
Beautiful, beautiful. I want another round.
Good action here tonight. Both guys bringing their best, and both guys meeting each other stride for stride, punch for punch. Tough fight to score here as we're back underway.
Keep moving. You're not focusing.
Lands flush with the 2-punch combo by Pernell Whitaker. Good way to protect the midsection. Whitaker's making this like artwork here. I mean, his defense is just a masterpiece.
Well, that's the way it's supposed to be, actually. You know, the... It's not supposed to be about going in there and eating punches. It's supposed to be about going in there avoiding punches. You know, finding a way to hit your opponent without him hitting you. He understands that.
Keep moving. Come on, kid. Focus. Man, that's it, baby. Good job. Good job.
Good scoring counterpunch by Vinny Paz. Halfway through round 6. He just missed that shot up top. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Vinny Paz. Paz is wanting the counterpunch here, but that doesn't seem the route to go here in this fight, Teddy.
No, he has to be honest with himself and see that. But, you know,
wow, impactful short hook got to him that time. That's not going to be easy to survive. He goes from damaged goods to defensive goods.
yeah, because right now he's fighting on instinct. He's doing things without even thinking, just automatic things that he was taught 5 years ago, 3 years ago, that maybe he thought about, but he didn't do. Now they're just coming out. He's just naturally surviving.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there.
Great, champ. Keep going.
Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th.
Come on, kid. Focus.
Whitaker's getting an earful here. He's being reminded, you put yourself in position to win, but you have to stay on course in order to win.
You don't need that. Throw that away.
This is a wipeout.
Start of this round, start to the second half of this fight. First half of this fight, he completely dominated the action, Teddy.
Yeah, but you know what? It's kind of like they said in that movie, The Gambler. You know, they don't pay off at halftime. remember the guy wanted to collect his bets? Well, same thing. He's got another half of the fight. Can he be consistent? Can he keep his concentration? Can he keep doing what he's been doing?
He's tired. He's tired, champ. Come on, now's your chance.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. He needs to improve the accuracy a little bit. That was comical by Pernell Whitaker. Whitaker's whiffing there. A big, wide, sweeping shot. I mean, perfect to counter against.
Yes, it is, and you know it's only a matter of time. You know, that goes into the old computer, the old brain, where the guy remembers that, and the next time he's going to capitalize on it.
You got this, baby.
Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. Halfway through the 7th round, he had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. Accuracy an issue there. Didn't land that straight right hand. Whitaker's giving his opponent fits right here. His head movement is making for such an elusive target.
Yes, it is. Now the opponent has to make an adjustment. He has to realize that he's finding air more than he's finding any surface up top. So go downstairs to the place that's not moving, down to the body. That'll start to take away some of that head movement.
10 seconds to go in the 7th. And that's the end of round 7. Keep it up. Haz is not looking so hot right now. He's down on your scorecards, that's one thing, Teddy. But as we start this 8th round, you can just see that he doesn't have much left.
Well, you know, this is the test now. I mean, this is the time where you separate the men from the boys. Do you want to be a fighter? Do you want to be a champion? Those questions have to be asked, and they have to be answered.
Already trailing on your scorecards as well. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Wow, is he defensively sound. Teddy, when you've been in the corner in your career and you have a charge who is not making a lot of contact, what do you tell him?
The first thing I tell him, Joe, is shorten up your punches a little bit. The other thing I tell him is he's making you miss, so you know what? Feint him a little bit. Get a false move out of him. Get a premature move. And when he moves, then time him. Now you're going to catch him.
Trouble so hard, ooh Lord, trouble so hard. Don't nobody know my trouble but God. Don't nobody know my trouble but God. Ooh Lord, trouble so hard, ooh Lord, trouble so hard. Don't nobody know my trouble but God. Don't nobody know my trouble but God. Ooh, Lordy, trouble so hard. Ooh, Lordy, trouble so hard. Don't nobody know my trouble but God. Don't nobody know my trouble but God. Don't stay in.
Good block by Vinny Paz. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go. Off the target. Vinny Paz is banged up by a left hand. We come to the end of this round. And for this fighter, I think that's a good thing because I was looking at him there, Teddy, and it looked like he was breathing in and out of his mouth for most of that round.
Yeah, and that's a bad sign. That means that the gas tank is a little low. He's low on petrol.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark.
He's tired. Yeah, champ, he's tired. Look at him. Jump on him right now.
Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense.
Keep pushing. Keep
Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. He missed with that headshot. Good defense, just covering up down low.
move your head. Looking good, baby. You're looking real good.
Now he's putting his punches together, the combination upstairs. Vinny Paz has been hurt. Wow! He is down on the floor after taking that shot.
And there's a lot of time left in the round.
Good, good.
Able to get up to his feet after that knockdown, but Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Nice.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. A little something of his own, blocks a shot and brings back the uppercut. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. It is unbelievable to sit back and just watch what these guys are willing to give and to take. Wow, what a fight so far.
Well, give and take, that's the key word. Sometimes you're forced to become great. And right now, each one of them are forcing the other to go to great places.
Last 10 seconds of the ninth round.
See, baby. That's what I want to see.
Whitaker's power punching tonight has been on the mark throughout. You almost wonder if his opponent can take any more.
Yeah, well, you wonder if his opponent gets insulted if you miss him. I mean, Move your head.
Get out of the way from those punches. Move your head. Come on, keep focused.
Nice strike after catching one by Vinny Paz.
In and out, in and out. Do it.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Paz has got to prove a few things here. Number one, he's got to prove to his opponent that he's on good ground after being knocked down in the last round. But he's also got to prove it to the referee, too.
Yeah, he does. And his corner. Because his corner, I just noticed, they put that towel over their shoulder. So they know the condition their fighter's in. They know their responsibility, and they're ready to act on it.
Halfway through round 10.
Focus. Come on, kid, focus. Nice work.
Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching.
Keep doing what you do. Relax, relax. Jump on it right now. Come on, kid, focus.
And now they're trading blows. Able to dismiss that body shot. Whitaker's combination punching is working well here.
Peace. Peace. Foul. Mad liberator. Death operator. Rock the data. Amazing flavor. Yo, the way I feel. Sometimes it's too hard to sit still. Things are so passionate, times are so real. Sometimes I try to chill, mellow down, blow a smoke. A smile on my face, but it's really no joke. You feel it in the street that people breathe without hope. They going through the motion, they dimming down the focus. The focus get cleared and the light turns sharp and the eyes grow teary. The mind grow weary. I speak it so clearly, sometimes y'all don't hear me. I push it past the base, no nations got to feel me. I feel it in my bones, black, I'm so wide awake that I'm hardly ever sleep. My flow forever deep in its volumes of scriptures when I breathe on a beat. My presence speak volumes before I say a word. I'm everywhere, penthouse, pavement, the curb. Cradle to the grave, talk cathedral of a shell. Universal ghetto life, holla black, you know it well. Quiet storm, vital form, pen push the bright across. Mind is a vital force, hollow right across. Soul is the lion's roar, voice is the siren. I swing round, ring out, and bring down the tyrant. Chop a small axe and knock a giant lopsided. The world is so dangerous, there's no need for frightened. The suckers trying to hide like the struggle won't find them. Then the sun bust through the cloud to clearly remind them this everywhere. Penthouse, pavement, the curb. Cradle to the grave, talk cathedral of a shell. Universal ghetto life, holla black, you know it well what it is. You know, they know what it is. We know, y'all know what it is. Ecstatic, there it is. What it is. You know, we know what it is. They know, y'all know what it is. You know, here it is. What it is. You know, we know what it is. They know, y'all
I know what it is. You don't know, here it is. Fantastic. Original. And always on time. And rocking your mind. It's like
Sit and come relax, riddle of the Mac, it's the patch. I'm a soldier in the middle of Iraq. What say about noonish, coming out the whip and looking at me curious, a young Iraqi kid. Carrying laundry, what's wrong, G? Hungry?
No, give me my oil, get out my country.
And in Arabian, barking other stuff till his moms come grab him and they walk off in a rush. Distrust, feeling like I was pissed up on wound. I'm like, surely hope that we can fix our differences soon. Buying apples, hun breaking on.
Fruit, you take everything. Why not just take it down for like pasta?
I don't understand it. On another planet? 15 months of this stuff, how I'm gonna manage? And then